I should have got me some tea. That would have been smart to get me some damn tea. I've been doing so much. Oh my god. Like my back seat is filled with like coats. I got a lot going on. I do a lot of working. Of course, I have so many things, so many goals I'm trying to accomplish by the end of this year. And I already have plans for next year. Um, I've been talking to an agent. They have been looking at justice, trying to get justice into commercials and stuff. I did express to the people at the agency that, I didn't want him to be like super duper involved to where he was missing out on babyhood. I'm not going to accept every single gig. You know what I mean? So, that's a blessing that he's actually been chosen a lot, for stuff. But, yeah, I got a lot of things that I'm working on, and my life right now is amazing, and I'm having a great time. I wanted to talk to the ladies though. Hey Blake, how you doing? The fellas, you're welcome. Cause see, my damn demographics on this channel are 50% male and 50% female. So it's like I'm kind of like, trying to figure out, what type of content I want to put on my channel. I don't want to turn off the men, but at the same time, the fella's a little fickle anyway. I mean, I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do with my channel. I'm actually elevating to a completely different level of YouTube right now. The rewards I'm getting and the suggestions from other YouTubers and all types of stuff like that. So I think I don't know. I'm really just maneuvering around. So I'm having an open discussion. Anyone can come into the chat and talk. I don't know why this chat is acting funky. Stay open. Ugh, I don't know why it does that. Hey, Dante Jones. Make sure you speak highly. Well, I spent 8 years on YouTube. You're talking about speaking highly of men, right? I spent 8 years on YouTube, and a lot of my content was directed towards giving men relationship advice. And then when I got with my son's father, and my son's father kind of, played me hard. He played me hard. He played me hard. So my male audience kind of got weird after that. I don't think too many men were happy I was in a relationship anyway. Like when I ended up out of that relationship, the fellas was like, I'm glad you got out of that relationship. Oh my god, my face looks so oily. I got an oily face today. Got an oily face. Why do people say you smell or whatever? I don't know. Have they smelled me? You smell me right now? Okay. What kind of question is that to be asking? But I did talk about that in my last live stream. If you want to go check that out. But I'm not going to re-talk about that. I talked about that in my last live stream. Why would I bring that up again? I think it's like malicious people. I don't think it's, someone who, I know. It's a bunch of strangers. Yeah, I said let's talk about grown women's shit, not bullshit. Mood music. You came here to talk about some bullshit? Stop. Nobody wants to hear that, like come on. But I really, really like am enjoying my life. I'm like really happy right now. I don't know why this thing is like I hate doing chats on my phone sometimes because sometimes my chat isn't open. Like I usually don't have my chat open. You know what I mean? And or if it's open, I can't really see it. And for some reason, like right now, I cannot see it. Like let's see live chat. Is it gonna stay open? I don't know. Hey Monica, what's up? Listen, let me tell you what I've done with my hair. My hair is like weird. Like my hair is straight in some areas and not so straight in other areas. I need to wash it and curl it and all types of stuff. It looks really like bad. Actually, like I'm glad you gotta like it a little bit, but my hair is like, because it's at a weird stage because I think I don't know. It's just at a weird stage, and I don't like talking about my hair. Like every time I talk about my hair, it starts a whole nother conversation in my damn chat. Um, I thought this was a get ready with me video. Ariel, I should do a get ready with me video. I should do that. Like I know a lot of beauty chicks do that. I don't really do a lot of like beauty tutorials and stuff like that. I think I should try that get ready with me type of video. That would be different. That's a good one. Where's my pad? Damn, I thought I brought my pad. I was all ready for this conversation. Didn't even bring the pad. Jesus Christ. Darn it. I'm gonna have to look back at this live stream and write this stuff down. Ah! Oh my God, I got so much going on. So I got a whole bunch of paperwork sitting right here. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna do that. Thank you, Ariel. That was a good suggestion. Where the woman at? Why y'all not posting? I know y'all I hustle. Monica, hey, what's up? How you doing? Listen, a lot of women like to come and watch to see if I'm talking about something. Then some people will come in and see if I'm talking about some gossip or something like that. I'm not gossiping or anything. I don't have any rumors. I don't have the tea. That's not what this live stream is about. This is about just having open conversation, like a super chat. Let's sit down and let's talk. I haven't done a live stream really where I sat down and engaged with people because I haven't been engaging with people. I've cut my comment section off. So, if you want to come in here and chat and you got some positive to say, I'm with it. I'm on some grown woman shit, like for real. Like I feel like as a grown woman, right? I've always been the way that I've been on my channel and the way that I've been homegirls. We always been on some mature shit anyway. But I've had conversations with the ladies during my pregnancy where I would sit down and I would do live streams. I used to do live streams daily while I was pregnant because I wasn't really going anywhere. I was like in the house, I was on bed rest. I didn't have a job. I wasn't doing anything. So it was easy to sit around and do live streams. Like when I look at people and they do these live streams for hours and hours on end, I'm like, yo, it must be nice for you to be able to sit around and do absolutely nothing with your life but sit down and do live streams. Because I really am like pushing it doing this live stream here. Like when this live stream gets to like 45 minutes, I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't even do it past that. Like I can't do a past live stream. I tried to do a Facebook live stream earlier. I don't know. I got to do something about that Facebook live stream. I don't know. I don't know what to talk about on there. Like I have a different crowd on there. Like people are a lot more. People know me. We went to college together and high school together, and it's people on Facebook that know me for years. And I have 2 Facebook pages. I have one Facebook page for all of the people that I went to high school with, all of the people in Washington D.C. and Charlotte that I know, and some people from Atlanta. And then I have another one that I opened because I had no more room to add friends on my other one. Like back then, you couldn't follow someone. You know how you follow someone on Facebook? You couldn't do that when I made my second page. But I haven't deleted either page. It's like Facebook for business and the other one is like for marketing and graphic design. You know what I mean? Like one Facebook page is for like YouTube and stuff like that, and the other one is like for marketing and graphic design. And some of my family members are on there. Some of them. I try not to connect with my family on social media. I try to leave my family out of social media all the time. I don't like that. Hey Marie, what's up? That's my girl Marie. Marie, I miss you, Marie. Marie was very helpful. That's my girl, Marie. I love you, Marie. I can't wait to see you. I'm supposed to be coming back to Atlanta for Dominic's graduation, so I'm going to make sure I call you so we can link up, okay? Pretty Black, how long did it take your channel to start growing? Thinking of starting one myself. Okay, so my channel, initially, right, when I first got on YouTube, I was just doing, like, videos just to be doing videos. Like, a friend of mine, his name is Cliff, he had decided that he thought it would be a good idea for me to do videos like Kane Carter. If you don't know Kane Carter, he has this channel called Hot Damn I Rock. And he would do like these comedy skits. And so my friend Cliff was like, yo, you're so funny. You could do these comedy skits about relationships. People will love you. Right now you're just doing vlogging. Like I would do little vlogs of like photo shoots I go to, because during that time I was modeling. I would do like vlogs about that. And he was like, yo, you should do skits. So I started doing relationship skits, and it started growing at a slow pace, right? It started growing at a slow pace. And then I started doing relationships videos that weren't as funny, but just really towards men. And I felt like that was a good idea because I was modeling. I had all of this male audience. So I was like, I need to do something with my male audience instead of getting rid of them altogether. No longer modeling, I want to do something with them. So that's what started the relationship advice. But then 3 years ago, I decided to start doing videos in regards to the Black community. And to me, that was like a huge mistake. And the reason why it was a huge mistake is because I lost a large chunk of my audience only focusing on race. You see what I'm saying? I could have kept, like, you can make it farther on YouTube if you try to appeal to as many people as you can. So 3 years ago, when I decided, okay, I'm going to talk about African American issues because everybody keeps asking me about it, everybody black at least, they kept asking questions about race during that time. And so I started making more videos about race. So it put me in the black sector of YouTube, which stripped my channel of all of the things that I wanted. I started the channel to begin with, and I started to have more negative experiences on YouTube by simply just focusing on my race and talking about political issues and controversy and things of that nature. So when I would talk about these things, it would bring another set of people that I didn't want to be associated with, like conspiracy theorists, doxers, people who are, the dark side of YouTube, because it's a dark side of the web in general. And I was talking about the dark web earlier, but it's a dark side of YouTube. And when you're dealing with people who aren't necessarily mentally stable. So if for some reason, when I started talking about the black sector of YouTube more, a lot of the dark web is inside of that type of sector of YouTube. And I think it's because when you're talking about controversy and things of that nature, you have a different set of people that you are, catering to. And so when I stripped myself of that, which was actually pretty recent, my channel has gotten better. Like, I've gotten more views, more likes, more subscribers. And I discontinued talking about race in the middle of my pregnancy. So now I'm starting to really see my channel change on a positive level, and it's doing a lot better than it was when I was only focusing on race. So if you want to create a channel, just make sure you create a channel that YouTube can relate to and ads to it, because if YouTube cannot advertise your channel, it's not going to want to push it forward. It's going to want to, leave it in its own little, like you'll end up doing YouTube just for clout, instead of doing YouTube to generate some income or have it as a business. To me, it's a business. A lot of people get onto YouTube and they just waste time. They're there for entertainment. They're not there to, use YouTube as a stepping stone. So it just depends on what you want for your YouTube channel. Monica, I see that. See what you said about that 8-hour live stream. I don't know how they do it. Shirley, what do you do when your best friend, that is your daughter, doesn't accept you, have moved on with your life with the man you truly love and he loves you? What do you do when your best friend, that is your daughter, doesn't accept? Well, your daughter accept you. That's a whole nother live stream. I can't believe that. That is what? Oh my God. You're talking about bad credit? Women with bad credit. I think most people have bad credit, not just women. I think that's like a United States thing. Noodles, why is it hard for black people to pronounce words? I don't know. I don't know. Thanks, Marie. Everyone, this is her God-given gift and talented. Everything she shares is real. Yes, it is real. Like, Marie knows. Marie has been my friend for many years, so she knows that the stuff that I say on YouTube is real. I don't lie about myself. I don't lie about my life. Like, it's real. Like, she's like, oh, Marie is so special to me. Marie is the only person that I know that actually bought me birthday cake on my birthday. Like, Marie's the type of person that'll throw your birthday party. Like, she's the type of person that, when you don't have anybody, she's there for you. You know what I mean? I always love that about her. Like, oh my God, I wish you were here. Like, I can't wait to, just get to ATL just so I can see my friend Marie and my friend Beverly. Like, them two just was there for me. And a lot of people claim that they're my friend or that they know me. Please, no one knows me like Marie or Beverly. Like, they're the only two people on the planet that know me very well. So, I think they also have been very good about when other people say negative things about me. I think their response to that has been healthy, because a lot of people, when they're dealing with someone who is popular or they're dealing with someone who has, quote unquote, some level of celebrity, like I said, my son's father was, they don't know how to respond to the negativity. I know for me, if I had a friend who was popular or who was, in the public eye, if someone came to me and said something negative about that person, especially with them treating me good, and I had no reason to say anything negative about them, I would not, like, engage in nothing like that. And that's how Marie and Beverly have always been. They've never come to me and said, hey, I heard this rumor about you, Soncerae. They always just loved who I was. And when they heard stuff, they were like, oh no, that's just not Soncerae. She's just not that type of person. And so I love that about Marie. They love me. They know me. They don't look at, you know, the person on YouTube and, you know, like make that who they believe I am. You know, I tell y'all a lot of stuff about my life, but I only tell people on YouTube 20% of my life. But my friends like Marie and Beverly, they know all my shit. They know, like, they know shit from like years ago, you know, like they just know shit. Okay, so anyway, that's enough talk about Marie. I could go on and on about Marie. But thank you, Power Lindo, Pow Pow. Thank you, Pow Pow. That's your new name, Pow Pow. Thank you. I like my style too. You know, you know what I try to do? I'm over here blushing. Hold up. Listen, I am a very unique person and I do my own thing. And even if I feel like I'm being criticized for doing my own thing, I still do it anyway. And it takes a level of confidence in yourself and self-love to be able to do that. There was a time where I used to try to be what I thought everybody else wanted me to be. Okay, and I got out of that shit quickly. Like, it was bad that I was doing it to begin with, but I wanted acceptance so bad that I was doing certain things. Like, there was a time where I was like, you know what, I gotta get this many likes, or I gotta get this many subscribers, I gotta get it, or I'm never gonna be able to, you know, be popular, right? This is what I was thinking. And so then finally, after I realized I was like trying too hard to get these things, that if I just chill back and just be myself and enjoy what I'm doing, what is meant for me is going to come to me regardless. So that's how it ended up being, to where it is now. Like, it seems like I have a lot of subscribers and a lot of views, but I really don't. I still got a long way to go before I get to the level where I feel comfortable where I'm at. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm not like, I don't know. I guess it's the dreamer in me, I'm assuming, because I want to be in a place where I'm comfortable living how I live. I can go to the Oscars if I want to, or the Grammys if I want to, or if I want to go to Turks and Caicos, I can do that. Or if I want to go to, I don't know, Belize, or if I want to buy um, a apartment complex and do an affordable living program for, you know, homeless people or low income people, I want to be able to do that. Or if I want to, like, open a school, you know, it's things that I want to do so badly with my life. And I feel like, you know, just doing YouTube and only having, you know, 41,000 subscribers, it's almost like nothing to me. But then I think about people who haven't started their channel yet, or people who do have a channel, but they only have like 5,000 subscribers. And I think about who I was back then. When I had like 5,000 subscribers, I was really just making videos just to be making videos. And I was actually surprised when I saw that I had 5,000, because I didn't even know that people was watching me. Like, I didn't even understand YouTube enough to know that people were subscribing to my channel. I never used to ask for subscribers. I never used to pay attention to my comment section, my likes, or anything. So one day I just got onto YouTube and was like, damn, I got 5,000 subscribers already. So, you know, the things that happen in my life, they're kind of just, I don't know, happening. Do you believe in prenuptial agreements? Of course. I did a post about that recently on my my community tab. My community tab, I did a poll about prenuptial agreements and non-disclosure agreements. I was talking about how the new guy that I'm dating, I am going signing a non-disclosure agreement. Now, any guy that I end up dating or any guy that I end up taking serious will have to sign this agreement. Now, me and this guy aren't serious on a level yet, but I've already brought to him the non-disclosure agreement. Okay, so it's like, if you end up with me, you have to understand, when I do mention you on social media, or if I mention you on my YouTube channel, I'm going to mention positive stuff about you. Okay, and if we break up, right, I'm going to have to tell my audience that we broke up if I'm speaking about you on YouTube. If I'm talking about, you know, our positive stories, I definitely have to tell them when we break up. You have to be okay with that. But that doesn't mean you go and create another channel, or you link up with my haters and start making lies and bashing me and shit like that. Like, so that's what I want every guy to understand. And so, like I did my son's father, I had the conversation with him too on some, yeah, I do YouTube videos. You have to be careful because there's haters on there, there's trolls on there. And he didn't listen. So this time I'm going to make sure I legally bind me and, whoever I end up dating, that, we're going to sign this non-disclosure agreements for each other. It isn't just going to be him signing it and me not signing it. We're both signing it for each other to protect each other legally. Okay. Thank you. Is that a Mr. Bolton? Thank you. I was like, is that a man? Thank you. My hair, like I was just telling what you calling about my hair. My hair is like in a strange, like I'm sorry, it's just weird. Like my hair is so strange. Like try not to focus too much on it. Noodles, 1980. She probably smells great. Listen, so why is everybody talking about this? So listen, in Georgia, right? They have a lot of mosquitoes, right? And so I love Bath and Body Works. I love things that smell good. I love like soaps that smell good. Like I think my favorite soap is like Dove, that oatmeal and shea butter. The way that smells. I just like a lot of like, I don't want to say clean smells, but it's like a soft smell. Like Anise Anise. Have you ever smelled the perfume Anise Anise? It smells very light. I like perfumes like that. And I love Bath and Body Works. I usually wear this Bath and Body Works called Pink Chiffon. Okay, so in Georgia, right, when you spray that stuff on, mosquitoes are attracted to you. And so when I first started dating my son's father, I wore Bath and Body Works all of the time, the lotion, the spray, everything. I just smelled amazing all the time. And so did he. He smelled great because he used like this specific type of soap. And so then when we started sleeping in the back of his truck, right, and we would leave like the windows open so we could breathe, the mosquitoes would come in and bite the fuck because I'm in Bath and Body Works, right? So I had to stop using the Bath and Body Works. And so I went from smelling like this amazing like woman to suddenly smelling like just normal. And if I have like a regular, like if I have a bead of sweat come off my body, I'm smelling like sweat or outdoors all of the time. And that's the one thing I hated about, living in a truck with priests, because you always smell like outdoors all of the time. Like it's just a different smell. You ever been inside and you smell inside and you step outside and you like have you had any kids and your kids go outside and they come back in and they smell just like air? That's how I was smelling. And so I usually smell good all of the time. I have to shower all of the time. And I was talking to my mother about this all the time. I like showering all the time too. But I was talking to my mother about this earlier. We were talking about how, if my mother doesn't get in the shower for like 3 days, she'll still smell okay. And my daughter's the same way. I was like, y'all can go like days without showers. Me, I gotta get in the shower like twice a day. I gotta wake up in the morning, take a shower, get home from work, take a shower, because I don't like, number one, sweat. I hate sweating. I think the reason why my mother and my daughter are like that is because they're a little fair-skinned. And she was like, oh, so you think that's just a light-skinned thing? I'm like, yeah, I think it's because you light-skinned. But then again, it could be anything. Like my mother has a different smell. She smells like because she's a diabetic. So when she's not smelling like insulin, she smells really sweet. I don't know. But everybody has like their specific type of smell with them. Pretty Black, I'm a Gemini. Noodles, you have 90K on your real channel. What's your real channel, honey? Please share. It's still daylight where you at. Yeah, it's daylight. Yeah, like what? Like what? What time is it? Is it that late? Remember, I'm behind you guys. I'm in California, so it is what? I'm 3 hours behind everyone on the East Coast. Excuse me. D is your highness. D. I'm not feeling that. Not with social media info displaying. Tell my ex don't put me on her Facebook or Instagram. I'm laid back and I don't like recognition. Yeah, that's fine. Listen, social media ain't for everybody. Celebrity ain't for everybody. Popularity ain't for everybody. Usually, a person who is popular will date another person that's popular. Usually, a person who's incognito date another person who's incognito. It's rare that you can, like, if you do find a couple to where one of them is like full of life and the other one is like laid back, you find that rare. But for me, I just want a healthy balance. You know what I mean? I don't want a guy that's all tell everybody I'm your king and that you love me and that we in love and we take pictures and video and shit. But when he do some fuck shit behind the closed doors, I can't tell nobody that that's the reason why we broke up. I don't like niggas like that. I don't like men who like to put on a facade like they this perfect guy and then underneath all of that they're really full of shit. That's a lot of people like to pretend there's something on social media that they aren't. You know, a lot of people do that. I'm not that type of person. So when I talk about, hey, I might talk about some of the positive stories that I've experienced with the guy that I'm dating on my YouTube channel. That's what I'm going to do, you know, just to talk about my positive stories. And when I used to talk about my positive stories with my son's father, it used to give people hope about their own relationship. So that's the reason why I share my stories, my positive experiences, you know, in my past relationship with my son's father, because it would give people like hope in their own relationship. You know, or that they would find a relationship, because some people were just like single or whatever. Oh my God, my hair. Like, oh, look at this. Stringy and, So anyway, my favorite cologne is Cool Water, yeah. I love Anise Anise. I know. Anise Anise is old school. Anise Anise is for that old school. I learned about the Anise Anise in the 90s. Monica, smelling like outside. That smell you get right after being out all night. Yeah, it's like that smell. Like when you smell like that all the time, it's like, you know, I don't like smelling like that. The elders used to say, as soon as you get in, don't forget to wash the day off your back. Exactly. Like, I don't like to go to bed without a shower. And then when you're sleeping, you sweat. So if you go to bed at like 8 or 9, and then you wake up at like 6, you got to take a whole nother shower, because that's like a whole nother day. It's like sleeping is a whole like work day, but you're just sleeping. And some people can go to sleep and then smell like nothing in the morning. Me, I like to shower and bathe all the time. I like to be clean. Do you add Florida water to your showers? No, Florida water. I heard about this Florida water thing. I don't get it yet. I don't get it. Maybe y'all can explain to me the Florida water thing. I don't get that yet. Y'all gotta explain that. But listen, in my bath, like, I just want listen, my mother swears to God that my bath water is like super hot. Like, she thinks my shit is she tells me I make my water too hot. And I just like it like that. And the reason why I do it like that is so it can last. Because, you know, when you're in the tub, it gets cold and the water starts getting colder and colder and colder. I want to be able to chill in the bathtub for a long time. And then after that, I'm going to bathe, you know, myself. And then I'm going to cut on the shower and rinse everything off. That's how I bathe. And I wish I could do how I used to, where I don't use like bubble bath, because it can mess with my, you know, Miss Madam or whatever. And I don't douche either, because douching is bad for them as well. And so when I do take a bath, I like to just plain water, and then I put that Dove soap in there. And there's times where I've put rose petals in there if I really want to chill, and I've cut on that music. Give me some wine, give me some candles, and I'm in there. Turn off the lights and light a candle. That's me. You know what I'm saying? I have me a moment, and then other times I'll get in the tub and have me a book. Sometimes I'll get in the tub and watch, you know, Netflix. But as of lately, I've been very, very, like, tired. So I don't like to be in the tub too long. I might fall asleep up in there. Okay. While out, you can inadvertently blind your aura with others. That's why I'm not a hug fan. Oh my God. I do not like hugging. Like, I don't know what it is. I can't hug a stranger. Now, I can hug my man. Like, I'm real cuddly and shit with my man, right? But when I meet people out and they are like huggy, I'm looking like, why are you so huggy? Like, I've seen girls go to a party or a club and they know all of the guys in there, and then they hug all the guys. Like, I can't do that. Like, I will never feel comfortable enough with just being so fucking huggy. Like, I can't do it. And I don't even think it's about aura. I think it's more of, it's just, I don't know you. Like, I don't know you to be hugging you. Like, you know, I don't know. Do blacks use a lot of lotions after they bathe? I hate lotion. Okay, let's talk about lotion. So I'll use lotion if it's Bath and Body Works because it smells good. But as far as regular lotion, I don't really like to use it because I don't like the way that like, lotion makes me sweat more. I know, right? Like, it makes me hot. Like, I hate being hot. That's like death. Like, I cannot stand being hot. Because, see, you could be cold and then you could put on, like, cover. You know what I mean? Like, you put some cover on, you can put, like, a sweater on, you be all right, you know? But when you hot, you can't take your skin off and put it on a hanger. You're just hot. You know? You can't fix that. Cold you can fix. Hot you can't fix. So I don't like being hot. So lotion makes me hot. Now, if I do wear lotion that isn't Bath and Body Works, I like that Vaseline Intensive Care, like cocoa. It's like for black people. It comes in a brown like thing. I'll wear that. Or St. Ives. St. Ives has this oatmeal lotion that my mother uses that I'll use, and those are the only two lotions I'll use. Okay, heard about the 3 caps of bleach, 3 caps full of pneumonia, and 3 caps of apple cider vinegar to clean your aura well. Stay in no longer than 30 minutes. Dry off with a towel. What? First of all, listen, I don't think that there is any type of chemical out there that can cleanse my aura. Okay, if anything, if you're putting Clorox bleach in your bath, something is definitely wrong with you. You're going to fuck up your skin. Okay, now, as far as aura cleansing goes, there are all types of crystals that you can use or meditation that you can use. You don't sit in the bathtub for 30 minutes with damn ammonia, bleach, and damn apple cider, what is it? APV. Apple cider vinegar, ACV. Okay, now ACV is actually the only good product out of those 3 products you named to put in the tub. You don't put no bleach and no fucking ammonia, what is it? In your ammonia in your bath? Like, that's crazy. Why would you do that? Hugs are offered, especially when they're uninvited. Exactly. It's like rude. Like, why are you hugging me? You don't know me like that. You don't know me like that. Oils, lotions, still well on the market. Some people like using it to moisture their skin. Skin is the largest organ on the body. Treasure it. That's true, because I be dry as a bone. Listen, I be so dry. Like, because I hate lotion. And I need it for moisture. So I try to, like, with Dove, it has a cream in it. So my skin is not as dry when I use Dove. But when I use other soaps like Lever 2000, I love Lever 2000. If I don't have enough money to get some Dove, like say for instance, I'm really bumming it over here, I will get some Lever 2000 and that shit'll dry me the fuck out. Listen, Bath and Body Works dry you the fuck out. Like Bath and Body Works, that's why when you get Bath and Body Works and you get the body wash, you have to get the lotion as well. Because for some reason, that Bath and Body Works is not built for black skin. When you use that Bath and Body Works, you're like, oh my God, you are dry. And some soaps will leave like this film on your body that will make you feel clean, but really you're just dry. You know? What idiots use Clorox and ammonia in their bath water? Exactly! Talking about clean your aura. Like, are you crazy? You don't put that chemical anywhere in your body. If you're dealing with any type of chemical, you need to be putting on gloves. You damn near don't need to be breathing that shit in. Like fucking Comet and damn Mr. Clean and scrubbing bubbles and all of that stuff. Like it's potent when you smell it. Bleach is that way when you smell it. It's like, oh my God, you can tell it's a chemical and it's not meant for your skin and it shouldn't be in your bath water. Whoever's trying that is as dumb as those kids that was eating those Tide Pods. Like what? Like why was they eating Tide Pods? Killing yourself? Are you crazy? I don't know what's wrong with them. I use Axe body spray. Bleach make my eyes water. I know, right? FY, Dove does not contain cream. Listen, they say they got cream. Listen. All I know is whatever's in that shit is working. Listen. If Dove is false advertising, like say Dove is false advertising and they say they got moisturizing cream and they don't. Whatever it is that they're putting in there, it's actually working better for my skin than any other soap. I don't know why, like, Dial does not work. Like, you know how some people use Dial? Or there was a time where I didn't like body wash. I will not buy body wash unless it's Bath and Body Works. And if I do want to slum it, like I said, when I'm slumming it, maybe I just want to buy some quick, like, body wash. Suave. Suave is actually better for my skin. Their body wash. And which surprises me because it's cheap. You would think like cheap body wash would make your skin bad, right? Not Suave. Suave does it for me. I don't know what it's doing for everybody else, but it definitely does it for me. Jesus will clean your aura. I know. Oh yeah, Pretty Black Aveeno. That's what I use on Justice. I use Aveeno on Justice. I love that Aveeno baby wash. Oh my God. That shit smells brilliant. Like, who thought of that smell? Like, that shit smells amazing. Now, Aveeno will keep me soft for a long time too, but Aveeno is expensive. Like, if you get Aveeno, you coughing up some dollars, okay? Especially in California. But I get that for Justice, and he smells like, oh my God, he smells so good when I bathe him with that baby wash. Like, boy, yeah. If I had the time to make you said you make your own soaps, lotions, and perfumes, and it saves you a lot of money. Yo, if I had the time to sit still and do that, I would do that shit. That's a good idea, girl, and sell it. Sell it. D, would you co-sign for a person you've been dating for years? Yeah. Yeah, well, that old Soncerae would have. After dealing with my son's father, I have to reevaluate how I trust, because I was living with Priest. And a lot of the things that I trusted him with, in regards to my life and him taking lead and just being a man, he didn't do. My daughter's father was very good about when I got sick. I got sick. I got hit by a car when I was pregnant with my daughter. My daughter's 18 now. And when I got hit by a car, my daughter's father kicked into gear. He kicked into gear. He got me a place to live. He took care of me. And so when I got sick this time, and I was so sick, oh my God. When I think about my pregnancy and how sick I was, oh my God, I was so sick when I think about it. And I don't just mean like morning sickness. I mean like I could barely move some days. Some days I felt so safe, so faint. Sometimes I couldn't even get out of the bed. It was so fucking bad. Oh my God, what was I talking about? I digressed. Oh, so the things that I trusted a man with before, I no longer trust a man with. So I wouldn't co-sign for a man now. I don't know. I don't like the way Nivea smells. I don't like that. I use nothing but Caress. Caress is kind of like, I don't know why I don't like Caress. I think it's when it hits the you can't use it on a washcloth. Like the ones that I've gotten, you have to have the little scrunchy thing to use their body wash. That's why I don't like Caress. I've been putting 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar in a bottle of water and drinking it for the past 2 days. I've had 4 bowel movements. I used to drink apple cider vinegar when I was pregnant. And I drank it while I was pregnant before I started having the symptoms of not being able to eat and drink or anything. Like when I first found out I was pregnant, I was like, all right, I'm going to do apple cider vinegar every chance I get. And I started drinking it. I was like, I'm about to throw this shit up. It was that bad. Thank you, Mrs. Edwards. Miss Edwards. Thank you. Yeah, but my hair is like, oh, you guys, it looks good, but I'm telling you, my shit's like, my shit looks crazy. Like, I gotta comb it. When I leave my hair alone, it grows and grows and grows and grows. And it's like, I'm like a fucking chia pet. And then I turn around and I straighten my hair, and my hair only stays straight for like a day. Unless I put like Vaseline. Like I literally have to put Vaseline or some type of oil on my hair when I'm flat ironing it. I'm scared to do that. Like the last time I did that, my hair was so flat that I was scared. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to be bald headed. If I keep doing this. So I decided to no longer use oil while I'm flat ironing my hair. And even then, like if I flat iron it, it like poofs up in certain areas and stays straight in other. I can't explain it. My hair is crazy. Like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Thank you, Drea. I feel amazing. You guys, I feel great. Like, I haven't been this happy in a long time. I'm really in a good place. I'm really in a good place spiritually. I'm really in a good place mentally. I'm really in a good place. I'm, like, so happy. Like, can't nobody take no happiness from me. Like, I needed to be in this place 3 years ago. And because I was going through so much in those past 3 years that I tried to be transparent about, you guys saw me miserable. If you think that, I was happy sometime in that 3 years, oh, you ain't seen nothing. Because how you look in the next the next few years, you about to see a crazy amount of happiness because I feel great. This is a nasty person. I wish where's Mark? Mark, I need Mark. Or somebody in here being nasty. Just nasty and disgusting. Yes, olive oil is good for the hair. It costs a lot though. It costs a lot. to keep olive oil for your hair and your food. Apple cider vinegar is very good for you. You should do that. I was talking to my mother recently about blood type diets. Like blood type diets, right? And depending upon your blood type determines you know, your what you should be eating, like whether you are should be eating a lot of meats or a lot of whatever. Everybody should have fruits and vegetables, but each person's blood type is different, and so you need more of certain things than some other people. And I was thinking about following that and see what happens. um it's indeed laudable how you came from storm of the downside of YouTube. Got to be mentally strong to be a public figure on any level. Well, hold up. Okay, yeah, so the downside of YouTube, right? Well, the downside for any celebrity or any popular person or any type of public figure is the people that go out their way to hate you. Like, it takes a lot of energy to hate someone. And a lot of the times, people will make it seem like they hate me, but then they make content about me every day. You have to have some type of adoration for another human being if you make content about them every day. Think about that. Like, think about all of the people that you hate. Think about the people that you don't like. Would you bother even putting any energy into them? No. A lot of people who look at another human being and they may be jealous of that human being will create content to try to make everybody no longer like that person because they themselves want the attention that that person has. So I've seen people do that to me. I've seen people, just want the attention that I have. So what they'll do is they'll get on their own channel and try to depict me in a negative way so it can help gain favoritism for them. I've never done that. Like me, I'm the type of person, I speak about my life. I speak about my experience. If you happen to be in my real life and you do something fucked up to me, I might, do a video about you, to teach somebody else a lesson. But what I'm not going to do is sit up here and talk about a complete stranger I claim I don't like, but sit down and do live streams about them every day. That's the downside to do YouTube because you're dealing with a lot of people who are not mentally stable. And I was just saying this on Facebook Live earlier. I was talking about how the grade of people on YouTube is very different from the grade of people on Facebook. Because the grade of people on Facebook, these people are people I went to high school with, people that genuinely know me, people that went to college, people who have their friends and their family associated with their pages. So they can't just post whatever and sound all ignorant and stuff because their friends and family are sitting right there. But on YouTube, you can be anonymous. If you want to be ignorant, you can do that. If you want to be, loud and belligerent, you can do that. If you want to lie on somebody else, you want to do that. You can do that because you can be anonymous and do that. So people do that on YouTube all of the time. And that's the one downside of YouTube. Like everybody's false victimizing and saying, this YouTuber did this to me and that to me and this, when no YouTuber did anything to them. They're just saying that in order to get the views. People will put my name in their titles just to get views. That's it. It isn't because I've done something to them personally. They'll try to make up that I did some shit to them, though. Just some beef out of nowhere. I got beef with Soncerae because Soncerae did blah, blah, blah. But they're doing that just to get you to watch the channel. And people do it. They see, oh, you're beefing with Soncerae? Oh, Soncerae did this? Oh, blah, 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 blah. Come on, man. I didn't do most of the stuff people say Soncerae did. Marie, there's a book about blood type. Yeah, there is a book. There is a book. Layla Africa's book on health are key perusing too. Oh, what does that say? Why does my chat keep blinking? Dr. Seba. Sebi? You talking about Dr. Spoke about foods that shouldn't be mixed as well. Yeah, that was a Dr. Sebi thing. D, I'm not from California. I'm originally from Washington, D.C. And I lived in damn Atlanta for like 17 years. My list of enemies is quite long. Yeah, if you okay, everybody has them. I don't care your favorite celebrity or the celebrity or the public figure that you love so much or that it looks like everybody loves them. There are people out there that hate that person. Even somebody like Beyonce. Beyonce got the Beehive, right? It's people out there that can't stand her. Cardi B. It's people out there that love Cardi B. It's people out there that can't stand Cardi B. It's you get it. Okay? Everyone gets their chance. Everyone gets their chance to seemingly look like they're extremely loved. And everyone gets their chance to look like they're extremely hated. Okay? Everybody has it if you are a public figure. But if no one's talking about you, you ain't doing shit. You not living life, man. If nobody is saying nothing about you, not if no one gives a fuck about what you're doing, you're nobody. You know what I mean? You're nobody. Like and when I say, listen, you could be working at the damn grocery store. You don't have to be a public figure. You could be working at the goddamn grocery store, and one of your coworkers talking gossip about you. Okay, you somebody. Because you got your co-workers sitting here talking about you. If you wasn't doing what you were supposed to be doing, you wouldn't have haters. And it doesn't matter what industry you in. It doesn't matter if you work at, 7-Elevens. It doesn't matter if you are a mechanic. It doesn't matter what kind of industry you work in. Everybody who is doing something amazing with their time or with their life or with their career, they're going to have somebody that hates them. Not everybody is going to like you. People that don't like you only influence you to do better and be stronger. Yes. Yes, that is so true. What is that? Insatiable is my name. That is so true, girl. That is so true. Oh wait. You look, I don't care for Beyonce. I know, right? Some people out there. You're a total inspiration on how to handle such foolishness. HTHTV 3. Listen. There was a time where I handled hate differently. Like, sometimes I look back at when people were hating on me or people were making fun of me. I can tell you the exact time it really started. It started twice on YouTube. Okay, so the first time, I was doing my thing. I was, doing my videos. I didn't really know too many people on YouTube like that because I wasn't really paying attention. I was just doing videos. And Tommy did a video about me. I didn't even know who he was. And he had just been some guy that sent me a note on Facebook asking me to be on his show. And he had been hitting me up on Facebook like every day for like a year. And I wasn't answering because I was in a relationship. And one day he sent me a message and said, "Hey, you want to be on my show?" I said, "Sure, I'll be on your show." Yeah. And so then that next day someone said, "I heard you're going to be on Tommy's show," because I guess he did a video saying that that's what he was going to do. And they said, "Don't go on his show because he made this horrible video about you before. He's talking about how he doesn't, have respect for you because you model." And so they showed me the video and I was like, this nigga, I don't know this nigga like that. So anyway, I hit him up and I said, "I wish you the best. I can't do your show. I can't believe you did this video about me. That's really messed up. I wish you the best." And I left it alone. And then he kept making videos about me, kept making videos. And then a lot of his audience are coming over to my channel, just disrespecting the fuck out of me. That's what happened the first time. So then that kind of died down. But it kind of didn't because we went back and forth for a little while. And so then it came to a point where Tommy wasn't mentioning me at all. So then I saw all of these videos from these black men, like Angry Man, like O'Shea Duke, like just a whole bunch of men making all of these negative videos about black women. So I made a video, right? And I said, I think you guys should make videos not just about, how much you hate black women. I think it's so many other topics that you can discuss. And this is the first video that I had made addressing black men on YouTube. And it wasn't malicious or anything like that. It was just, I think you guys should, talk more about other things because, not every black woman is bad. And then they start going in on me. So we start going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Because I think they were automatically assuming, I was saying something negative to them or I was trying to be mean, but it wasn't that. It was just like, you guys, there's so many other topics that you can discuss in regards to men's issues. You don't have to talk about how much you hate black women all day, every day. Like, anyway, so that's when it started all over again. And I think the way that I handled when people would do that to me, instead of me ignoring them, I decided to argue back and forth. And that was like a waste of time because when people don't want to like you, they just don't. Even if you sit there and you try to argue your point with them, if they think in one way, they're just going to think that. And it's not up to you to sit there and try to change their mind, number one. Or number two, if they hate you and they want to hate you, it's nothing that you can do to help them change their mind about you. Even if you try to jump through hoops to get their adoration. And I've noticed that with people. Like, people have claimed that they had a problem with me. I've tried to apologize. I've tried to, get them to understand me, or I've tried to understand them. I've tried to reach out and extend an olive branch. I've tried to apologize. People don't want that. They want the beef, They want the beef and the drama. It's one of those things where I wish I would have responded in a way to where I would have just ignored them. And people were telling me to ignore them. People in my audience was like, you need to ignore these people because they ain't shit. They ain't you. I mean, you doing well. You got to start ignoring it. And so I wish I was listening to my audience at the time, because they kept saying, Soncerae, you have to ignore this stuff. Like, you are amazing, and you're listening to these other people talk about you, and you're such a good person. Like, we love you. We don't give a fuck what they think. And I wish I would have just listened to them, because they kept telling me that shit over and over and over again. And it wasn't until recently that I was like, you know what? Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck all that. Like, if they want to come see me, they can see me in real life, and I can whip their ass and keep it moving. You know, like, because a lot of these people don't know me in real life. So anyway, thank you for joining my grown woman chat. It has been 50 minutes, 10 minutes over how many minutes I would have normally did this. Hopefully I have my hair in a better place next time. Like, my hair is like, 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 it's up in a ponytail and out in the back. And it's just, I'm sorry. It is like so, I can't express to you how frustrated I am with my hair. Like, my hair is just, I don't know. It's just bad. Like, sometimes I want to just cut it off, you know, like, just, but then it's be like, to me, it's like, you went through all of this, you know, natural hair movement to get your hair long and real. And now that your hair is long and real, you want to cut it off. Like, I'm just like, oh, I don't know what to do. And then I don't want to wear a lace front. I don't know what to do. I'm sick of braids. I'm sick of crochet. What am I gonna do with my hair? Like, I'm just lost. And I don't like wearing it out. Like, I don't like how I'm wearing it right now. It just, the way that it grows uneven. I gotta stop complaining about it. When I pull it together, like, when I figure out, you know, how to handle it, and it's not a lot of natural hair salons out here for black women too. That's another thing. It's not a lot of that shit. Okay. So I'm struggling. Like, in Atlanta, I could have been like, listen, you see my hair, could you please do something with this? Please. But out here, that's why I look scruffy like that. I look crazy. I'm thinking about putting on a wig. I don't know what else to do. Put on a wig. Put on a wig. Like, because even when I straighten it out, the wind blows a lot. I'm in the Bay, so the wind blows a lot. My hair is blowing all over the place. So by the time the end of the day, my hair looks ridiculous. It's just blowing in the wind, and I don't know what to do with it. I don't know. Please email me suggestions. Please. No, it looks nice. Listen, it looks like nice from a distance, but honey, honey, my shit looks crazy. Like, my shit is like, I don't know. I feel like a beast. I feel like a fucking beast. Like, I don't know. It feels wrong, and I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do with it. Fuck around, put on a hat. That's all I can do. But it's up in like a ponytail, like a little bun thing. See, and then it's out in the back, and I don't know, child. I don't know what to do. But anyway, so listen, you guys, donate to Justice. His cash app is $Little Justice. Or you can donate to us at revenuedigital@gmail.com. No, I don't need donations, but donations are appreciated, okay? That helps me continue to do my content. As you can see, I'm starting to try to do more content. More organized content too. I got a plan for my YouTube channel. I definitely got a plan for that. I got a lot I'm working on. So I hope you guys are starting to, you know, enjoy my presence and enjoy me in a better place, because I was in such a bad place for such a long time. So I hope you guys enjoy the better part of me, and listen to my advice. Listen to me, like, and trust what I'm telling you when I do give you advice about, you know, what I've been through and stuff. That's what really the purpose of my channel is, and I hope I'm really, really helping you guys at the end of the day. Through all my jokes and through all my heartache, and even the people that disagree with me. Oh, a lot of people mad that I made that video about, well, no, not a lot of people. I'm not going to say a lot of people. A lot of people don't care that I made a video about priests and herpes. A lot of people don't care about that. But it's some people, handful of people feel some type of way. But I just want you to take my advice, and regardless of what I'm talking about, just know it's always coming from a good place. And I mean, well, I'm a good person. I'm not out here trying to hurt nobody, you know. So if you hear all of that, you know, come to me and ask me. Like, if you hear some rumors about me, just email me and ask me. I will give you the truth. I promise. I'm not gonna lie about it or anything like that. It ain't that deep, okay? I appreciate you watching, y'all. Have vision and stay focused. Namaste.